Greetings in the name of the Most High Yah. It's King Yediah, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And I'm gonna do a updated trade recap on my Aapl and Meta trades. So these are some trades that, well, if you were looking at the last video, you would see that I had some losses on Meta, and while I was actually explaining the trade, this was actually happening, right? We had the wick rejection here up at let's see, 165.18, and then we were kind of heading down, breaking down R6 at 164.19, and I actually took I looked at it when it was breaking upper VWAP at around, let's see, at around 163.93, and then it kind of retested upper VWAP, and then it failed again, right? So it retested upper VWAP, this red line right here, also R6, right? So then it created this kind of doji candle, similar to a shooting star, but a shooting star is supposed to be like at the top of a uptrend. So I would more say this is more like a doji candle. So it had the rejection there at R6 and upper VWAP. So I entered the trade here at the original break of upper VWAP at 163.91. So let's see, added to the position here at the breakdown of R5, 163.43, and then I just let it run, because I saw the weakness. Meta is a weak stock right now. We're getting these pump and dumps, so these are the things that I need to look for, right? Like I was saying in my last recap. Let's see, hold on one second. Right. In these weak stocks, right? Like when it's moving down like this and stuff, let me go to the 30-minute chart. So in these stocks, while they're moving down, they're gonna have these little pumps, right? Like from here to here, you're gonna have these pumps, and you're gonna have this, right? Or you're gonna have these small ones here, right? Or you're gonna have this, or you're gonna have today, you're gonna have this, right? It's just liquidation grabs, and it's just trading really, because when the short side gets too heavy, they're gonna clear out shorts, and market makers are gonna clear out shorts, stops and stuff like that. But the original direction or the intent is to keep going lower, right? But I have to be mindful that it's going to have these little rallies, especially even in the market right now. The entire thing is like a little pump, right? It's a little pump rally. So we're still in a bear market, but you're going to get these clear out of short stops, right? So all of this here is like it ignites it triggers the short stops getting hit, so it keeps on going up, right? But eventually it's going to run out of steam, because there's no real buyers in the market, right? And when I say real buyers, the market makers are the real buyers, right? They are the ones who create direction. So if they want the direction to be up, they're going to keep buying the dip. Like when the market was constantly going up, it wasn't the retail traders or even the hedge funds that really buying the dip. It's the market makers that supporting price, right? Because if left to just retail traders, they would run out of money. So while it's going up, there would be no more buyers, right? So you would need the market makers to step in and keep buying or pushing up the price, right? So with all that said, let me get back to the trade. Right, so Meta broke down past R4. We had this nice flush down candle right here into R4, created this doji candle. We eventually broke R4, had the retest of R4 right here, which failed. Got down to VWAP, had a little bounce right there, eventually broke VWAP, but this is where we started to have some support, right? So you see heavy volume coming in, kind of like a hammer candle. And this was my original target anyway, so let's see, hold on. My target was 160.60, right? Just above R3. So eventually got that target right there, but you know, this is what you gotta look for in the decline of a downtrend, right? Or a pullback. When you start getting support like this with heavy volume, you start getting these wicks at the bottom right here, especially this one, kind of like a hammer candle. And you have the heavy volume right there, so that's what you're gonna get. These are the results, right? And it's still getting support off of R3. You see those wicks at the bottom. Not to say that it won't break down even more, but you know, that's just the signs for you to get out, especially around VWAP, which is this white line right here. Right, that's VWAP coming across there. So this is where I guess the volume weighted average price, that's the full name for it. So all the participants in the market, their average price is around this level right here. So you're gonna get the buyers from early this morning. They're gonna be trying to support the price and stuff like that. So this is the struggle they have to face now. Are the market makers with them, right? Because they're definitely buying, right? They started to buy at VWAP again. You can see the wick rejections. But if the market makers don't step in with them, then they won't get the support, right? So let's see here. I actually took 2 trades. I was a little ambitious, you know what I'm saying? Trying to recoup some of these losses, which was, it was some good plays, you know what I'm saying? Going over to Aapl. Aapl was at the same kind of situation. It had it's similar but not exactly the same. So it kind of retested upper VWAP here a couple times. Lost upper VWAP. This was the volume point of control right here. Lost that. And I actually took the breakdown of VWAP, right? So enter the position here at short at 162.60. And I set my target at S3, right? So we have an R3 breakdown. And I set my target to S3 because we're really not R3 breakdown. It's a kind of like more like a R3 rejection, right? Because we started creating lower highs, sorry, at around R3, which is right here at 163.70. So we didn't make it up to R3. And took the breakdown of VWAP, set my stop to S3 or my target, which was at 161.50, and we broke lower VWAP. This was one of the rules that I have where I should stop out if we flush down a little bit, if we get a nice move down and we push back above and close above lower VWAP. I should probably close the trade, but I just let it move a little bit because the overall market was kind of weak. So I'm glad I held that because that eventually had a response of this candle right here, which flushed all the way down to approximately 160. And then yeah, I finally got my target at 161. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm saying the right thing. So this one right here was 161.60, right? That was the flush down candle. That's where it hit. We had a retest of lower VWAP here at that was S2 at 161.81. It pushed above a little bit to 84. And my target was eventually hit at 161.50. So again at pre-market low here, we started getting the heavy volume coming in on this candle. Big wick rejection right there, wick support or whatever you want to call it, and you can see the support coming in, right? All of these are higher lows, right? So right here again, higher low, and until we just broke above lower VWAP, got back above S3, still could lose it and drop back down to pre-market low, but all this is support right now. So basically the short trade is kind of dead right now, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't try and go short anymore because too much buyers came in, right? And we're above lower VWAP right now and above S3, so all this is like a support area right here, you know. And that's my little redemption trade today. Still at a loss, but covered like half of it, right? So I'm back down to, it's a decent loss, nothing to complain about or anything like that, just part of trading. And the earlier trades is something that I need to avoid and really take these kinds of trades, because this is more like my my go-to trades, you know. This makes more sense. All of these trades here make more sense. You know, it's losing structure, it's rejecting off of R3, losing upper VWAP, losing VWAP. I could have taken it earlier here, like at these rejection levels here, but you know, I just wanted some more confirmation, so I took this breakdown of VWAP right here. Yeah, and that's the trades, man. So just a little patience is needed, and this was good to like reinforce some confidence in you know, my strategies and abilities to read price action and stuff like that. So it's just some patience is needed, that's all, you know what I mean. Alright, y'all, it's King Yediya, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets, and y'all trade safe and stay blessed.